In this video, we're going to be looking into shading. So you can go to the shading workspace from the top menu over here. So by default, our default object, which is a cube, comes up with this default shading material. And if you select other components in here, like camera, you won't see any of those things related to those objects because we haven't initiated anything right now. So right now you can add those, but by default only the cube comes with that, or the main the selected object. Yeah, the cube comes with that. And if you add a new object, and then I will show you how you can add these ones, the default ones again. Right now, if you bring this drop down menu down, you will see that there is only one material, which is called material. We don't have any material. The same thing as happens over here and here. So this is basically showing you what that material is. And you can rename it. So over here in this window you can rename it. So maybe I can rename it like the image cube, and it's gonna show up over here. In order to add a new material, you're gonna be pressing this add material slot, and we're gonna say new, and it's gonna add a new material to it. We can call it maybe color. Again, you can switch between the materials you have over here. One is the image cube, one is this one. So I'm gonna name it color cube. One more time. This one we want it to be the image cube. So I just press this fake user save this data block, and now you can see that we can actually go between these ones, between the image cube and the color cube. So with the image cube, what you can do is, like over here, we're gonna be bringing in one of the images. Maybe some kind of like a flag, and I'm gonna take that flag and bring it in here. Yep. So once you have that image, you can actually bring the same image here and here. So over here you can preview it. So right now this image is selected, so because we do not have any shading component associated to that, so we still have this one over here, and we also brought our image over here. So now if I want to combine the color to the base color, you would notice that this material, the image cube material, does have the texture of that image now. As you can see, it did get the texture of that. Okay, now if you go to the other one, like which is the color cube, you would notice that that image component has that's gone, and that is not there anymore. In order to add a new, so let's say in the second material we want to add some color, right? So I would say RGB curves, and I will add base color, RGB, and maybe like this. So if you look here, we have this one, and if I tell him that I don't want that, and then come to this one, color cube is there. Let's just go back to our previous image cube and add over here color RGB curves, and instead of black, we want to add some other color here. Okay, so but when I change the material, so you can actually switch between the materials like that. So now it is taking effect, but before, when we were actually doing that and adding the color here, and we were switching between the two, it does not. So yes, you cannot. So the slot is where you would color cube, color cube. Oh wow, okay. Whereas over here you would change from the image cube to the color cube. So over here you can go ahead and add a new material, but this is where you're going to be switching between the different materials. Nice. Okay, one other thing I wanted to show is that what if you want to add multiple colors, or maybe the image texture and a color together. So for that you would go to add color and mix RGB. So for the mix RGB you would go here and the color, and when we're gonna be adding this one. So you would notice that it actually took the image texture and the color and combined it in the mix RGB. It's called the mix RGB block, and then it gave that color. So you can actually combine the two colors, or an image texture and a color, and then you can actually give both effects on one material. Again, if you switch back to the other material, it's just gonna show you the single color uh, image. Yeah, thanks for watching.